All right, welcome to the Strength and Sculpt series, 7-minute burn. Today we're doing back and biceps. So get your feet rooted right underneath your pelvis, your slight posterior pelvic tilt. So slightly squeeze the glutes, brace the abdominals, nice and upright and tall, shoulders back, chest is proud. We are getting started with some 1.5 pulsing curls. So inhale, lengthening at the bottom, a little bit of a pulse at the top, and big squeeze as we come all the way up. Inhale, length. Exhale as you come up. Finish off with a big squeeze at the top. Inhale, pulling the shoulders back, chest open. A little bit of a 1.5 pulse at 90, and then finish off with that full squeeze at the top. Inhale, coming down. Exhale at 90, we give a little bit of a pulse, and then we come up. So taking a look at that from the side. Maintaining good posture, so head over spine. Now to start the work, the short head of the bicep, the peak, we are gonna turn our pinkies up at the top when doing that squeeze. So right after the pulse, I'm turning my palms up, my pinkies up and out. As we lengthen down, we inhale. We exhale as we come up, we turn our pinkies up towards the ceiling, thumbs out. Being mindful of our core, our posture, slight squeeze of the glutes, slight brace of the abdominals. Everything we do with good form and good posture. Nice. So now we're going to freeze right at 90 and continue just with some pulsing curls. Really focusing on shoulder blade positioning here. So making sure our shoulders are in line with our ears. I'm not super squeezed back. I'm just keeping everything neutral. I'm warming up those biceps. Should be starting to feel this one now. Reroute those feet back under your center. And now start to take those weights out to the side, little external rotation, working the rotator cuff, starting to warm up the back. Your elbows are gonna wanna leave your sides. Don't let them. You're just opening the gate and then closing the gate. Exhale. Inhale as you come back in nice and slow. We're holding that bicep contraction. I want you to let go of your grip here so fingers can come open. Let go of some of that tension from the forearms and your grip. Those muscles are already really overworked. We want to relax our hands, relax our forearms, isolate on the bicep and the rotator cuffs. We're holding that isometric contraction of the bicep as we work our upper back and our rotator cuffs. Good, so you can have a light grip, come back to that as we finish off with some Zottman curls. So it is a normal curl going up, palms up, and then reverse curl going down. Again, those elbows are gonna wanna leave your side, especially on the way down. Don't let them, don't let your shoulders slouch forward. Lift that chest up a little bit higher for me. Make sure you're not overly squeezing the weights. Good, so make sure you have a good breath rhythm here. Exhale and inhale. If you're doing the opposite, that's okay. Don't overthink, just feel. Good. Now we're moving into more of our back. So we're gonna come into a slight bent over position. So a little bit of an anterior tilt, butt out, slight bend in the knees, flat back position. My palms are forward. We're doing some A-frame pullbacks. So I'm kind of making like an upside down V with my arms, a little bit of a fly here, really pulling with my back, opening my chest, exhaling as I'm pulling back, inhaling as I'm coming back to the start. And don't come out too wide. It's not a T, it's not a true fly. We're trying to start to target our retractors of our back and shoulder blades, our scapula. As we now switch our grip to a neutral grip, we're gonna keep our arms a little closer to our sides. I want you really making kind of a mind-muscle connection with your lats, those muscles that run down the sides of your back. Pull with your back and your shoulder blades, and the weights will come along for the ride. Make sure you're not overly squeezing the weights. pull the shoulder blades back, kind of almost sweeping the sides of your arms to your sides, keeping them tight. As we finish off with this last movement, we're doing some bent over rows, 4 parts. So first, pulling those weights back like you just did. Then you're gonna retract the shoulder blades, bend the elbows, and then squeeze your elbows to your sides. Doing that from a side profile. We're going to inhale as we lengthen, get a stretch. We're gonna pull the weights towards and behind our knees. We're gonna retract our shoulder blades, and then we're gonna bend our elbows and then squeeze your arms to your sides, almost like you're trying to squeeze your armpits. Inhale, come forward, feel the stretch. Pull the weights behind the knees, retract the shoulder blades, bend the elbows, and then squeeze the elbows to the sides. Squeeze your armpits. Inhale, feel the stretch, feel the length. Pull the weights back behind your knees, retract the shoulder blades, bend the elbows, squeeze your armpits, your elbows to your sides. Couple more. Inhale, get the stretch, get the length. Pull the weights back behind the knees, retract the shoulder blades, don't shrug your neck. Bend the elbows, squeeze to your sides. One more, you got this. Inhale, feel the stretch, feel the length. Weights down to behind your knees. Retract the shoulder blades, bend the elbows, squeeze to your sides. Woo! Feeling that in the back. Last bit, we're gonna bring those weights up over our head, and we're just doing a little overhead march. Make sure you're not shrugged up towards your ears. Arms are straight-ish. And we're just going side to side. You can turn the weights neutral or you can keep them forward. We are just about done. We're just using this hold here to help keep us a little bit more upright. Nice job. We'll see you next time.